Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be discussing about the stocks which can give good trading setup in Monday's trading session. But as you can see today was the bloodbath on Dalal Street. So let's see what exactly is Nifty doing and what can we expect going forward. So let's start with the daily analysis of Nifty. So as you can see, there are a lot of hurdles around this area. You see, if I plot these lines, there are lots of hurdles around this area, and if Nifty is to jump across this particular resistance or supply zone, then it would have to gather some strength. All right, it would have to gather some strength. Many people are saying, I have heard and seen on the social media as well, that entire rally has completed and we are going into recession, and you know things will be going blah blah blah. But I have a different perspective, that we are still in a good strength. Market is still not very, into pathetic bear market, something of that crap. If market can go from this point, 50, roughly around 15,200 to 18,200, then of course there are somebody who are trying to buy it. So yeah, of course it can happen that it goes into a deep correction, but still, what do we expect? Once we analyze the swings, no matter what the news and other things are going on, once it was going here, I heard very famous guys speaking somewhere that this is now the complete of one impulse, and it will be now going to third wave, and things will be going out of whack, and it will happen, that will happen. But it did not happen and like that. It started moving up again, and it went, you know, 2-3 thousand points straight away. So what do we expect? We already know and have been saying, when I was just making astral video, uh, then I was saying that this is many stocks have broken all-time high. If you see, many quality stocks have broken all-time high. PD Light has broken, and there are Page Industries has broken, Eicher Motors has broken, M&M is somewhere around all-time highs. So you can see, when all these things are going all-time high, we cannot expect a very, very, very huge correction. Yes, we can expect some pullback, or what we can call a decent correction. So what exactly is happening here? We have already been stretched too far. You see? So if we see this correction, if I remove all these things, you see, in classical charting, what exactly are we making? Sorry, my drawing is really bad. Let me remove this thing. Okay. What exactly are we making? It is somewhat called cup and handle pattern, right? So this particular correction was already imminent in the market. When there are these many hindrances or supply zones, how can we expect that this will be going like this? Sorry, this will be going like this. You cannot expect like that. When it reaches some resistance zone, market has to gather some steam. So at the worst, what I'm thinking as of now, that many stocks in the broader market might be going into deeper correction, but still Nifty would be doing something like this. First, we need to break this channel. This is an upward slanting channel, and I expect that we will be getting some resistance around here or support somewhere around here. You see? Okay. And one more thing, I'm not sure it will happen or not happen. If you see this, it is also forming something like this. It is called inverter head and shoulder, and once it breaks this, it will be having a good momentum to the upside, crossing the all-time highs. So this is what I am seeing, but exactly we trade with what exactly happens in the market and with a stop loss. So these are the things which I am thinking may happen from my experience and what the price is, giving as of now. If you plot a 20-day moving average, what we have seen here, we have seen that it has given a blip to the downside. Couple of days it was, uh, you know, down from the 20-day moving average. Again, it moved up. So it may be a possibility that it goes somewhere around here and jumps up. So this might be the correction which is, happening, and it may continue its journey like this, right? So this might be a possibility. We cannot rule this, but I'm not thinking that it will be going very, very, crossing this and it will be going into huge recession. Not like that. But we may expect some healthy correction up to 61.8 is not ruled anywhere. Once a swing high is made, we can expect that 61.8 can be achieved. So if you go to weekly charts, you see weekly chart still has to, touch the 20-week average. 20-week average is something which is very well noted moving average. So it plots around 1 month of data. On that front, if you plot a daily chart, so if you see, it has still to touch 20 moving average, with which is weekly moving average, which is around 17,100. So we can expect some correction to the downside. That is not obviously ruled out, but still a stronger stocks will be keeping the hold, keeping their hold. So this is on the larger time frame. Let's look at the lower time frames. What exactly is going on? Let's get rid of this. So if we see what exactly is going on here, you see, if we see that now this was new structure high made here, new pullback, and after that this was a full-fledged swing. Now what exactly are we getting? We are getting a correction. Previously we were expecting that it may give 61.8 retracement, but as of now it has reached lower boundary. If it breaks here, this thing, then obviously it will be moving into a downtrend from here, shorter time frame. So what I will be trading in going sessions, I will be marking this low, and if the price is coming into this range again, or if it fails to break this, you know, goes down and blips up, then I will be looking for longs. You see, a candle goes down and within matter of time it goes up, start doing like this, then I will be opening long positions. Scenario number one, right? Otherwise, once it goes down decently, then I'll be looking for this thing, a small pullback to the upside, then we'll be shorting it. Scenario number two. Now, since this is still holding, not broken to the downside, so these are the patterns, or scenarios which we should keep in mind. And if it opens somewhere around here, suddenly there is a gap up or gap down, then again I will be looking for shorting. In that case, once a swing like this is formed, you see, I will be waiting for a retracement, then I'll short. Getting my point? Once a pullback has been made of this swing, then we can expect shorting until it touches the previous low. Here we need to get some consolidation. Then only we need to think of going long. Otherwise, another scenario which I told, they will be keeping all, taking all the stop losses from here, then again turning the market. In that case, we can open long from there only. So these are the scenarios which we can expect on. On today's trading front, when I saw that 3-minute candle was, very big range candle, there was this easy thing there to draw Fibonacci and shorted somewhere around 61. Target was very rapidly achieved here. It was the easy stuff. But once you are not able to figure out the swing, then obviously this thing can be applied. You always have a stop loss, and once you have an expectation, you can draw fib short here. If in case it was going up and stopping us, I was having a SL of 30 points, plain and simple. So once it is started going down, 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 there was no point considering after this much of fall. We do not consider longs. Another trade which I took was this. Once this swing was made, once this low was reached here, again I shorted and 1 to 1 was reached here, somewhere around here. Only 2 trades which I took. And going forward, what we can expect, I have already discussed here. Let's look at the stocks we have selected for the trading session. This is Tata Power. It did not give a long trade here. It moved down with a huge speed. So I have drawn the Fibonacci of this particular swing, and we will be looking for short somewhere around 242.5. Only if swings are getting smaller. SL will be 244.4. Once small swings are made, you can adjust the SL and target will be previous low. Once it comes here, we will be marking it break even, and after that 121, 127 extension will be target. Okay, this is Apollo Tire. This has been one of the very strong stocks which has been going up. So instead of very short term trading, I'll be looking for a swing one of this swing, because this is the area which is having a lot of buyers interest. If it holds this area, I'll open long position around 280, 281 with SL below 274 and target of 305. It may or may not be a one day trade, maybe 2-3 days of trade. NTPC has been standing somewhat strong today. So I would look to open long position around 272.25 to 270.5, 2.5 with SL just below this swing, which will be 171.3 and target of 177 around here. Another one is India Cements, another strong stock. After making this high, it crossed above, and once, if in case it is moving again to this low, I'll be interested in opening long position, because you see, I have just seen it today, and this area here has a quite number of buyers and sellers interacting. So this is a good area to buy. 262.2, SL just below 256.5 and target of 290. So these are the stocks, first stocks which can give a good potential risk to reward trade in the coming trading session. Alright guys, this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please do share, comment and like the video. If you have any query, please post it in the comment section. Till then, thank you and happy trading.